Hello everybody, welcome to my channel today. So about a week or so ago, I think I mentioned to you guys that I had bought a gift set thing from IT Cosmetics from the shopping channel. That is a Canadian version of QVC. It's basically the same thing. They do a presentation on the TV and then you can order things, and every day they kind of have a blockbuster deal, and that day in particular was a set from IT Cosmetics, and I am a huge fan of IT Cosmetics already. And then my friend from Kathy's Life mentioned to me that they had this great Showstopper, so I checked it out, and of course I ordered one. In particular, what really drew me to it and she suggested was this powder compact foundation. It is the IT Cosmetics Celebration Foundation Illumination, and it has an SPF in here, and it is a dry powder compact, and she thought it would be perfect for my Australia trip, and she's right. I like to keep things like this in my purse so that I can do touch-ups that have sunscreen, because I hate putting cream sunscreens on top of makeup. So this will be a perfect thing for my purse, so thank you, Kathy, about that. And it seemed like a really great deal. It also came with this gorgeous blush, and then it came with one of their foundation brushes, which I absolutely love. And then it also came with this Je ne sais quoi lip product. And unfortunately, I can't use this. I'm allergic to all of their lip products. I am allergic to a lot of lip products if you're new to my channel, and unfortunately that is one of them. So I'm going to pass that on to my mom, who I'm sure will love it. So I'm super excited to try this. I was super excited to try this makeup because I'm already wearing it, as I'm sure you can tell. So if you want to join me and see how I got this makeup look and using these new products, as well as I've pulled out a couple of old things like this Bite lipstick that I haven't worn in a while, as well as one of the Tom Ford cream eyeshadows. So if you would like to see all of that in action, then just keep watching. Okay, so I have you guys up nice and close, and you can see this cyst is finally healing. And I just want to show you, if you guys can see, I mean, obviously you can see that my face is collapsing on this side. And I'm just gonna go and have Botox done again. It really, really helped me. It just kind of lifted this brow, and it just kind of makes my eyes more level. So anyway, I'm going there this afternoon, so that's why I wanted to film this, get ready, so you can kind of see this is my before. So anyway, let's quickly get started on the makeup. I am not wearing a primer. I don't own the IT Cosmetics primer, and I really, in general, don't like primers. So I'm just going to go right in with this foundation. So this is the one I got from the shopping channel Showstopper. And I got the color medium, and it comes in this really nice little compact, and you open it up like that. And I think underneath is a sponge. Yeah, a little tiny brush, I guess, for emergencies, but I'm going to use the brush that came with this set, which is this one right here. It is a flat top Heavenly Luxe flat top buffing foundation, and I love their foundation brushes. I don't have this exact one, but I've used a lot of them and I really enjoy them. But first thing first, I'm going to put on my Fenty Eyelid primer because it takes a little while to dry, and I've told you guys I'm a broken record. This is the only one I have at the moment, and I don't particularly care for it. It works well for keeping my mascara on, but not my eyeshadow. I find all eyeshadows crease on me, no matter what brand I use. They all within about 5 hours are creased. So anyway, okay, so we've done that. Now I'm going to quickly go in with this foundation. So here it is. It's a powder, and it is the illuminating one. I've never actually tried either, but it looked beautiful when they were putting it on the models on the show, which of course it always does. But I've actually had some pretty good luck with IT Cosmetics products, so I'm hopeful that I will enjoy this. I'm always so worried about powders. I find they really age me, but apparently this one is supposed to be really good for mature skin, so we'll see. When they did it on the demo, it was really, really quick, but I seem to be taking a while here. Okay, so I'm gonna edit. It took me probably a good 3 to 4 minutes to get to this level of coverage. It isn't full coverage, as you can see. You can still see this pimple poking through, so I still need to go in with some concealer. But I think my skin looks nice and natural. Doesn't look cakey, which a lot of powder foundations is always my worry, and it isn't, but I still have like a little bit of a mark here. So again, I have to go in with concealer. So it's not a full coverage foundation, but that's okay. And it is illuminating, but it isn't sparkle or shimmer. So I think it just gives me a nice glow. So I am very happy with the results, but it's not as quick as the demo. I don't know, maybe it's just me. So next I'm going to go in with some concealer under my eyes, and I'm going to use the IT Cosmetics by Undereye because we're doing IT Cosmetics today. And I'm just going to use my favorite Beautyblender Mini Sponge. I love this black one. I've got a yellow one as well, but I find this black one is nicer. So I think there is a difference with the colors of Beauty Blenders. I'm not quite sure, but this one I really, really like, and I always gravitate towards this one when it's just been washed. And I really like this concealer. I know a lot of people don't, but I personally really enjoy it as an under eye concealer. I really like it. And then for just concealing these few little blemish scars and a little bit of redness, I'm going to use a sample of the Nars creamy concealer. I got a sample from Sephora, and I actually really, really like this. I will eventually buy a full size, but just not right now because I have quite a few concealers on the go. But while I've had this little bit of a breakout, I've been using this Nars one, and I'm really enjoying it. It was actually a subscriber that recommended it to me, and she said, get the color Custard. That one is the best for concealing. So that's the one I have, and I think it does a really great job. Like you guys can see, just quick little dab, and I'm good. I sometimes use the IT Cosmetics by Redness, but this one's even better, I've noticed, for this little cyst here. So that is that, and now I'm going to do a little bit of powder, and I'm going to use the same Je ne sais quoi palette again because it's also IT Cosmetics, so I think it would be a nice complement to the powder foundation. I know it is a powder foundation, but I'm just going to put it on the areas where I put concealer, so I'm not going to powder my whole face. There we go, and I just powdered a little bit on my eyes in hopes that might help with the longevity of my eye products. So I'm going to go in with a little bit of contour. I know I keep using this Charlotte Tilbury FILMSTAR Bronze and Glow, but I'm kind of project panning it. I do love it. It's my absolute favorite, so it's not like I'm trying to get rid of it, but I have had it quite a long time, and it's pretty beaten up, and I think it's time to get a new one eventually, but I'm just going to keep working away at this one, and I just love how it works. It's just the perfect contour for my skin tone. So the bronzer I'm going to use is also going to be from the Je ne sais quoi, just because I'm doing kind of a theme of IT Cosmetics again. And I am going to use that same big powder brush that's also from IT Cosmetics. I generally use a slanted brush, but I don't have any from IT Cosmetics that are clean. I do have one right here, but I'm going to use that for my blush because it's kind of a smaller one. I've really been enjoying this palette. I got it last year in my Beautylish Lucky Bag, which I am expecting anytime this week, the 2019 one. I'm so excited to get it, and of course I will be filming an unboxing with you guys. But I got this last year in that box, and I really loved it, and I just kind of forgot about it, went on the back burner. And I pulled it out again because I knew I was getting another box pretty soon, and I've been using it nonstop. So, okay, so now we've done that. Now I'm going to work on my eyes, and I'm just going to do a quick eye look today, and I'm going to use a cream shadow. I've noticed a lot of people have pulled out their Charlotte Tilbury little pots, And if you're not familiar, I'm kind of doing a makeup rotation and trying to get through all my makeup. So I decided today I'm just doing a quick look because I'm going to the dermatologist and having Botox injected, so I don't want to do a full glam eye look. So I'm just going to use this Tom Ford, and this color is something peach, golden peach, number 4. So it comes as a cream shadow on the bottom, and then the top portion has like a glitter shimmery topper. I'm not overly crazy about this, but I'm just gonna use it today and show you guys on camera. So that's it in there, and you're just supposed to dab your finger in and just apply it on your lids and be done with it. I think because I'm just so oily and my eyelids are oily that things just crease on me. And considering how expensive these things are, this Tom Ford one in particular, I would think that you should be able to get away with not even wearing a primer. So yeah, I just want a little wash of color on my eyes, that's it, just because I'm going to a doctor's appointment and I don't need a full glam makeup. So I'm just gonna go underneath. I have a little Sigma brush here and I can't find it. Okay, I'll just use the bottom end of this IT Cosmetics one. It's kind of a liner, and I'm just gonna tap my brush in there just to add a little under the eye, just to balance it. So when I was, the reason I'm back on the Botox train is when I was, I've edited a video just recently. It was my fitness video. Sorry, I'm gonna add a little bit of the topper just for fun, just so you guys can see it in action. So that's it there. It comes with a little mirror as well. And I'm just gonna add a little bit of this glitter. It's just like a very sheer, like a crystal topper. You probably can't even really see. I wasn't overly impressed. So back to the pictures. So I was editing a video and I was pulling up some old photos of mine from my fitness days, which was 2 to 3 years, just over 2 years ago. And back then I had Botox quite regularly, and I could see my eyebrows were level. So I can see my face is really collapsing. So that's why I just quickly booked the appointment. Okay, so now I'm going to put on some blush, and that's from this set. This is the Je ne sais quoi. It's Bye Bye Pores, and the color is called Sweet Cheeks, and it's this gorgeous corally pink, which is right up my alley. And I'm going to use this brush here from IT Cosmetics. It's one of the slanted brushes, and it doesn't pick up a lot of pigment. Maybe it's just because it's so new, but it is a perfect wash of color. There's a bit of gold undertone to it, which is nice. And they use this on the models on the shopping channel demo, and there was all different ages, different skin tones, and it looked fabulous on everyone, and it looked a little different on everyone. So this is very gold. I don't know if you can see, it picks up a lot of gold, which isn't the best for large pores. Anyway, that's that. And now I am going to, also a thing that was new to me that I got is the Superhero eyeliner. Now I am a huge fan of my Stilo one, but they had this as a little bundle set with the mascara, and this mascara is my absolute favorite. So I thought, I'll get it, and then I can try the eyeliner as well. So it is a pen felt tip, and I'm going to go in and give it a try. I'm just going to do, like I said, a very simple makeup today, just because I'm going to the doctor's office, and it seems to be pretty easy to apply. Blind in one of my eyes, if you're not familiar with me and new to my channel, so I struggle with eyeliner. So there we go. So I like this, but we'll have to see how it wears, because that's the big telltale sign for me. So this is the Superhero liner, and I am going to just quickly do my brows off camera, just doing something simple, and I'll come back and we can use this Superhero mascara together and we'll do. Okay, so let's use the Superhero mascara. I just used, this is actually a sample. It's called Gimme Brow by Benefit, and I've been using that the past couple days and I've been really enjoying it. So here is the mascara. I love this one. I'm not going to use a primer today just so I can show you it in action. So that is the brush. It's quite a, there we go. And I'm going to go in. So I had told you guys I've been using a new lash serum, well, since October, and it's called New Lash, and you get it from Nordstrom, but I got mine on Amazon. And I told you guys as my yearly disappointing products, that was one of them. My eyelashes are not growing, and I use lash serums regularly, so I know the difference. So anyway, a lot of you guys gave me tons of recommendations. Thank you. And I think the majority of recommendations was Revitalash. And I picked up one of those from Nordstrom. I didn't order it from Amazon because a lot of you guys also commented that sometimes the things on Amazon aren't necessarily guaranteed authentic and could be old or expired. So there is a possibility that that was the case with that serum, the New Lash one, or maybe just didn't work for me. But I'm usually pretty good with serums. I think most of them work, with the exception of the Rapid Lash that you get at Costco. That one didn't work for me either. So anyway, I'm going to start this Revitalash right away. I just got it yesterday, so I'm super excited about that. So if you guys can see, this is really building up my lashes. I just love this mascara, and it lasts, it doesn't flake, and it doesn't smudge. And this is all on the same brush. I haven't dipped in again yet. And I'm going to do just one little brush against my bottom lashes. I don't like a lot of mascara on the bottom. I just kind of make them look black. I don't want them to look thick at all. So I always just use the last little bit. So looking at this foundation, I really, really like it. I do have large pores, and when I'm looking in the magnifying mirror here, I see that it's kind of circled around the pores and not gone in. So I think I do need to work on buffing it a little bit better and maybe look in a magnifying mirror while I'm doing it. I can see on my nose, kind of my pores are kind of open on my nose area. But anyway, and this blush I think is a little too gold. I don't know if you guys can see, it's just kind of glaring gold sitting on top of my cheeks. It's a gorgeous color, but I think I need to put a pigmented color underneath and then add this as a topper maybe, because it's just too shimmery and I have large pores on my cheeks. Okay, lips. So I am going to put a liner on. This is the MAC, and it's called Boldly Bare, and I'm going to wear my Bite Beauty Meringue lipstick today. I've had it for quite a while, and then I got another one in a subscription box, and now I've got two, so I thought I'd better start using it. And it's just a gorgeous pinky nude, and I think it will complement this simple look today. As I said, I'm going to the doctor's office. I'm not going for a fashion show, so I'm just going to fluff up my hair. And there we go. It's just kind of a simple, basic look. My hair's a little bit crazy. I think I need to fix it a little bit upstairs. So anyway, I hope you enjoyed today's video. And of course, I will touch base with you on how the Revitalash works, and of course, how my Botox goes. So thank you so much for joining me, and I hope to see you all again soon. Bye!